Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thanks for watching today. I wanted to do a whole video on the Sephora Give Me More lip kit. All right, so I have purchased this lip kit almost every single year for the last 4 or 5 years, and I've really enjoyed it. There was one year I didn't get it. It didn't look exciting to me. I think that was year before last. I think it was 2017 I didn't get it. But they've done something different with it this year. So before we get into it, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And what's interesting is that they have it so you can actually, I haven't done it yet. Ooh, that didn't work too well. But where you can actually, if you do it a little more carefully than I do, you have two separate, so you can gift these individually. One side is nothing but lip balms, and the other side is lipstick. So you get a full-size balm and a full-size lipstick in here. This retails for $42, and it has a value of $90. Last year, the Give Me More lip kit was more expensive. It was $68, but it had a $212 value. Now, I know the values are based on price per ounce, and some of those little teeny tiny samples, they give those away for free all the time, so I don't know that it's really a $212 value, if you will. But I think that everything in here is not like those itty bitty, teeny tiny baby little samples that they do give. These are really nice, legitimate trial sizes. So I'm gonna bust all these out, and I thought we'd talk about it. We'd look at what they're offering this year and try them on. So the inside has this really fun kind of textured glitter. It's in some sort of a little plastic case here, but these are all centered in here, and it's super cute. It's really, really giftable. And if you were to break it down, it's $21 per half. And if you have a friend or a family member who really prefers more of those balm type products, or somebody who's your lipstick lover, they've got you covered. They have 1 liquid lipstick and 3 traditional lips. And what's interesting is that there's not a single like traditional gloss. No, I guess there is. They have a Rollerball gloss in here, but this is one that you could put over anything because it's clear. So I'm gonna start by popping all of these out, and we're gonna go from balms all the way through lipsticks. One of the things they have in here is one of my favorite products of all time. This is the Laneige Sleeping Mask. This is the original scent. What's interesting is you can see here at the bottom, it's basically like a little dome. And a lot of this is this little packaging here. It's not like the original jar that's like in a completely, like it fills up the whole thing. You do have a smaller portion, but it takes a long time to go through these sample sizes. Oh, I love this stuff. It smells like kind of like a berry bubblegum. I also like that my nails are shorter, so when I'm digging my finger in here, I'm not actually gouging the product. So this is what the lip sleeping mask looks like on. It's very emollient. It doesn't feel greasy, but it has a nice slip to it. I have been known to wear this and this alone on days, especially in the wintertime when my lips are like, please help me, we're so dry. But I love this. I just finished up my last little baby sample size like this of the vanilla one, which is an amazing scent. Their green apple, is it a apple lime? That one's good. My favorite one is the grapefruit, but they have a lot of scents if you like different scents or flavors, but they all work the same way. And there is a bit of shine to this, and you can layer it on really thick. I find that I don't even know if I still have it here. I have been living with the GlossierBalm.com as my night like lip protectant, and I'll slather on a huge layer of it. I wake up in the morning and I still have some left on. This, I can slather on a huge layer, and when I wake up, it's so much lighter weight. It doesn't actually feel, my lips always feel nourished, but I don't feel like there's a big giant layer left. The other thing that's interesting is every other lip product that I've tried, even this, I'll go and as I'm in the shower, I'll run my fingers over my lips, and I find that a little layer of skin just like buffs right off. It's a way to exfoliate very safely without peeling or tearing. I never have anything like come off my lips when I'm doing that when I wear this. I don't know what it is. I just feel like that little top layer of skin, it's happy, it's hydrated, it doesn't need to be buffed off or exfoliated. So if that whole feeling of dry skin on your lips or skin that needs to be exfoliated when you're brushing your teeth or when you're in the shower, if that kind of gets to you, this would be great because I never have that problem when I use this. And it's not really a problem, it doesn't bother me, but this keeps them hydrated, but I always feel that little layer of skin always come up. All right, so this is fantastic. Let's try something else. So this is something that I had always been curious about since it debuted and I never tried. This is the Makeup KUSH Lip Balm. And it smells kind of earthy. This is about as much as you get. It's about the size of a chapstick, like a traditional chapstick, maybe a little narrower. It has a nice kind of earthy, grassy scent to it. I've never tried this. It's emollient, it's comfortable. There's a really light shine to it. There's not a lot of, it's a thicker layer. I'm gonna tell you it's a thicker layer than the Laneige. The Laneige, this feels more like I have like a layer of a really deep conditioning, hydrating balm. This feels more emollient and kind of slippy. Oh, and I'm starting to get a little bit of tingle. I wonder if there's mint in this because I'm getting just a slight little tingle on my lips. I feel like I could just keep putting this on. I like this a lot. This is one of those things that I could see tossing in my purse. But during the day, if I'm not putting something like this on, I don't know how much this costs, like the full size. Let's just find out. So after doing a little bit of research, this 0.05 ounces is half the size of what you would get in a full size. So a full size would be twice this, and it's $16. So as I'm thinking about that, I don't know that that's enough product for me to feel like it's worth the $16. I like the way it feels. Maybe I'll fall in love with it, but I actually really like this and I'm not mad at it at all. It feels great on the lips. There is that slight tingle, and it's not overly tingly. Like I remember trying, Glam Glow had some sort of a lip plumper. I don't know if they still do. And it was like, ah! I've tried the one from Too Faced or like Extreme One, and it's like really intense. And for years I used to use the Lip Venom, which was a gloss that had some cinnamon and other things that would irritate the skin and make your lips look pink, but there'd be no actual color on them. Boy, that was intense. And I'll tell you, this is really mild. It feels even more mild than a Buxom lip cream, like those lip glosses that Buxom makes. I feel like this is even more dialed down than that, but you do get a slight tingling and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. So I wouldn't worry about this being too much. For me, I'm wondering, it feels really good on the lips. I don't know how long it lasts, but I do like this. And this would be something that I would put on my lips and keep in my purse. I probably wouldn't put this on before bedtime, but I would definitely use it throughout the day on a no makeup day or a light makeup day. So I already have this on. The next thing in here is this Sugar Rosé by Fresh. It's one of their traditional lip balms. I think it's great. It's a little bit, has a more slip and glide to it than the KUSH Balm does. Nearly the same feel that the Laneige Sleeping Mask has. And I love this very sheer tint of pink. It's very natural. I do love this metal packaging that actually twists to lock it on. So you couldn't just pull the cap off, you have to twist it. I do think that's very chic, it's very luxe. But my huge pet peeve with these, and they've packaged them the same way for a long time, and I've had several full size of these, and I always have the same problem. And if you look at it, you can already see that it's leaning this way, and you have more space here than you do at the top. And you'll already notice, if you look at the side of the bullet itself, I haven't touched that, but it's been touching when I roll it down and apply it. It moves inside of this cylindrical bullet holder, and the bullet itself is so soft that it just gets gouged by whatever twist up mechanism there is inside of this. So you do get quite a lot of product. I love the lemony, sugary smell of it. I love the way that it feels. I love the way that it wears, except the fact that you can see it's already leaning this way. In another couple of uses, I'll start to get product collecting right up around the inside of this, and that's product that I can't put on my lips. So the packaging for this, although it is metallic and super cute and super chic, I do feel is the wrong type of packaging for this product. There are other products out there that tend to be more emollient, but they come in this slimline packaging. So there really is no space between the packaging itself and the lip product. The same thing is true for this from Bite Beauty. Like, the packaging goes all the way around. I know that the Marc Jacobs Enamored Lip Gloss sticks are that way. I know there's a really fantastic, the Melting Lip Clicks from Sephora are in that slimline packaging. I wish that Fresh would do the same, because when I start losing product to the inside of this here, I can't use it on my lips. And there's not, I mean, it is a very skinny little stick, but this stuff, because it's emollient, it goes quickly. You can get down to nearly nothing. And pretty soon, with this moving back and forth, I find that it actually snaps off. I've had so many of these. I probably had a dozen of these minis and about 3 or 4 of the full sizes, and I just couldn't in good conscience continue to purchase it because of the packaging pet peeves that I have with it. I would call it a packaging fail, just for the way the product is too soft for the type of packaging they have it in. Do I love it? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. But with the, by the way, this product is too soft for this packaging, and you do lose some product on the inside when it starts getting caught up, like on the inside here, and it starts getting gouged by the inside of the packaging, because at that point it's still stuck in the tube even though you're advancing the product itself up. Normally lip swatch videos are hard because I'm always wiping my lips off, but since I've been putting balm on, this one's easy. All right, so the one full size, they have it on the balm size, but it's a gloss they have, is from INC.redible. It's called Be a Roller Baby in your Incredible Rollerball Gloss. So the shade is Choose Your Happy, and it's enriched with coconut oil. I've never tried anything from the Incredible makeup line. I have tried stuff when they did nails, and I had some nail shades from them, but it's like one of those really traditional. Get some going here. Oh, it's very sticky on the back of my hand. I don't know if you, there you go, there you can see it. It's very shiny. Let's put some on. I feel like I'm a kid again. I used to love the Rollerballs from Bonnie Bell when I was a elementary school kid. It doesn't feel sticky. I don't really smell anything. No, I don't really have it doesn't really have a scent. And I feel like, I don't know, this would be one. I feel like when you have a rollerball like this, it's hard to use it when you have, like, say, a lip liner on or another lipstick and you want just a layer of gloss, because then color gets stuck to the ball, and as the ball rolls into the underside, then the gloss itself starts getting tinted, and I don't really care for that. So this would be something I would only use on days when I just want a gloss. I don't even know that this will be something I'll be able to keep. My kids may find this and be like, that's mine now. It's pretty. It has a nice shine to it. It's not thick. I don't feel like, there are some lip products that start to collect, especially glosses, like right here in the corner of my mouth, and I don't feel like this does that. I do feel like it's nice. I don't know what the wear time for something like this would be. It feels like, since it doesn't have that stick to it, like some glosses are really sticky, it wouldn't last as long, but I like the feeling of it better on my lips. It's very smooth, it's not sticky, and I think it has a really pretty shine. So the first lipstick I have is a little mini, and it's from Too Faced. It's rather cute. It's from their Peach line, and it has a very interesting and different bullet shape. The only other brand that I know that has a shape similar to this is Charlotte Tilbury, and that's for the Matte Revolution lipsticks. You know, there's actually one in here. Yep. This one hasn't been used yet, and they do have a very similar, kind of squared off, but I don't know, maybe they're very similar in shape. And I noticed that, and I really like the shape of the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, so I think there's a good chance that I would like the shape of this too. Let's put this on. This, by the way, is called Sex on the Peach. I don't care for names like that, but that's what it's called. So it's a very, at first I felt like it was really dry, but I think that was just the top layer. Because now that I'm putting it on, It's rather emollient and easy to spread. I do like this shade. It's a very pretty nude. I don't know that you'll still be able to see it, but there are little teeny tiny peach imprints on the bullet itself. I love little touches like that, even on little tiny sample sizes like this. I think that's nice. I have never tried anything from their peach lipstick line, so this feels nice. It feels creamy. It doesn't feel drying. I don't know how it wears. That'll have to be something that I get back to you on. But I feel like it applied nicely. It didn't tug or drag like some matte lipsticks can. This one didn't do that. And I feel like it's a very nice, almost slightly pink leaning neutral. It's comfortable. I feel like it's not too, even though it's matte, it doesn't feel drying. There are some matte lipsticks that I put on and it instantly feels matte and my lips are like, oh no, we're not gonna have a good day. This one feels really great. I like it. I'm gonna have to wear it more and let you know what I think. But so far, so good. Of course, I just gouged the tip of this new Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Oh, it makes me sad. I hate when I do that. Oh, there's a little bit right here on the cap. All right, so this is one of the Matte Revolution shades. This one is in Very Victoria. Let's put some on. I was sure I never loved matte lipsticks, like traditional bullet lipsticks, until I tried on this Matte Revolution formula. It's one of my all-time favorite formulas for matte bullet lipsticks. I feel like this more rectangular shape makes it easy to really get to the edge of my lip line and get a really nice smooth line in there. I like it a lot. It's very pretty, and this shade is more of your neutrally pink leaning nude. I feel like it's very flattering. It would be very flattering on many, many different skin tones. And these normally run for $34. Now, I have 2 more of these in my purse at the moment because I've been using a combo of one of the ones that came in last year's Give Me More lip kit, which is Bond Girl and Bitch Perfect, which is the only Charlotte Tilbury bullet lipstick that I have that is not in this Matte Revolution formula. That's in the Kissing Tree formula, which is more of her cream emollient, very comforting lipstick, and I love that, but it's the shade that I really like. And I feel like Charlotte does nude lipsticks so well. I also have 2 of her Hot Lips Volume 2. I don't know, and I realize when I'm looking at it, there's very few punchy shades that I have from her. Most of the ones that I have are nudes, and my love is usually not for a nude lipstick. It's more for a bright, bold, give me that intense color. But I feel like out of all the brands and nude lipsticks that I've tried, I feel like she has a perfect shade range of a nude lipstick for everybody. And there are so many that work for me. And I feel like since these are normally $34, the fact that you get one of these in this kit for $42, it's only $8 away. And then all of the other samples that you get in there, you do get one other full-size product. These are the 2 full sizes that you get. I feel like it's really worth it. So there is a sample in here of one of the mini Mattemoiselle lipsticks from FENTY. And this shade, oh, this shade is beautiful. This one is called Flamingo Acid. I'm in love. I love this shade. This is beautiful. I love this so much. Now, I don't know what it looks like because I'm looking in the viewfinder and it doesn't look like what it looks like when the lights hit it. It looks more plum. But here's what's interesting. I'm just going to swipe this on the back of my hand really quickly. And I noticed as I was putting this on, if you were to shear it out, it has more of that hot pink look to it. So this would be one that might be fun to try and, you know, put on full force and then blot down and see what it would look like. I think let's try that. Give me a sec. Oh, that's definitely more vibrant. It's more of a hot pink. Now, the one thing I will tell you is I feel like this would look better on me if I were to use it with an accompanying lip liner because I don't get a perfect edge on this. I really think that this is a nice lipstick. Now, it is more drying. It does feel more drying than the Too Faced, the little Too Faced guy, and the one from Charlotte Tilbury. I do feel like This is going to be more of the one that if I were to wear it for 4 or 5 hours without having a balm underneath, it might actually make my lips feel a little bit more dry. It does feel more lightweight, almost like there's nothing on my lips, but I can feel there's just a little bit of tackiness. It's not a bad thing. I just feel like this might not be as nourishing or comfortable as the Too Faced or as the Charlotte. And I know for sure that Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution formula is fantastic, is not drying on the lips, and works really well. I feel like this one would stay really well, but it also might benefit from a lip liner just from the fact that I wouldn't have it traveling outside into some of those fine lines around the edges of my mouth. But I love this shade. I'm very excited to have it. The last lipstick to try is from Sephora. It's one of their lip creams in the shade Red Velvet. Normally, they come in little teeny tiny baby samples that's maybe like half this size. So I'm glad they're giving a larger trial size as opposed to 4 uses and you're done. Oh, this is a really nice deep dark vampy red. I always struggle putting on liquid lipsticks with the traditional doe foot applicators. I have never been good at it, and I feel like my lip line is so out of control, especially in this really bright, it's not even a cherry red, it's red velvet, but it's so dark. It's beautiful. I love this shade, but I feel like I would need to go around with a little concealer and some sort of a really angled, and I've been using this brush to kind of like wipe away some of the harsh edges. Okay, so obviously liquid lipstick application is not my forte, but this color is beautiful. Now, the one thing I will tell you is that for years, I've had those little teeny tiny baby samples of the Sephora lip creams. I feel like the formula is nice. I feel like the price is right. I do definitely towards the end of the day get more of that dried out, nearly Sahara sandpapery texture on my lips, but it wears well, it feels comfortable, and right now it doesn't feel drying or crusty, and it layers well on top of itself. It's not like one of those you get one layer and the minute it dries down, you can't fix it, it's done. I feel like this has a little bit more forgiveness and ability to kind of finesse the edges of it. And I've done a lot of finessing. It's still not as nice as I would like it, but I love this color. I think this color is fantastic. If you like a really bright, intense red, especially for the holidays, I think this is gonna take you there. I just took a little lip liner and kind of finessed the edges of this, and I feel like it wears a little bit better. Well, it looks better. I'm so precise when I'm wearing a bright, bold lip, especially a red lip like this, and I didn't feel like I could get that precision with this. I feel like this might be something that when I wanted to wear it, I'd have to be a lot more persnickety and, you know, lip liner as well as lip brush and like really be careful with it. But the color, I feel like the color is totally worth it. I really like this lip kit. I wasn't sure I was going to like it because instead of getting all lipsticks, we got that split of balms and glosses and lipsticks. And I like the fact that they make this kind of like a tear and share where you can, okay, glosses for you, lipsticks for you, if you know people who love lip products. And I have friends who only do like the glosses and balms and other ones who only do lipsticks. I love that you get a liquid lipstick, you get 2 matte lipsticks, 3 matte lipsticks. I really feel like we're getting away from that all matte trend. So I like that there's only one of the liquid matte lipsticks in there. But I feel like having these options for a glossier top coat over the top, just for the fun of it, let's put on some of this right here. Oh, I love this. Gives a nice shine to the lips, but again, I feel like it's leaning off to the side. Oh, that's a pet peeve of mine. But I do feel like I'm gonna use almost every single piece in this kit. This is the one that just for the difficulty of application that I have, this is gonna be like the one that I may not use so much. And I don't know about this. I'll have to get back to you. These are the 2 that I'm kind of like, maybe not. But the other 6 items in here, I really feel like these are winners. I really feel like they work really well. And I've had enough experience with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the products in, well, 5 of the products in here I've had before. And I like 4 of them well enough to know that I'm going to continue to reach for them. All right, that's my thoughts. I feel like it's a good price. I'm glad that it's not nearly $70. I'm glad that you're getting 2 full-size products in here, and then you have that giftability with the tear and share and give to somebody else. Or keep one for yourself, give one to a friend. I feel like at $42, the value is there for what you're getting, and I feel like the shades are really quite wearable. So for me, it's a, but when was the last time I didn't love a lip kit? I don't know. Remember, lipstick is my weakness. It's like my kryptonite. I see the lipstick, I buy the lipstick. I'm trying to be better, but that's just the truth. All right, thank you for watching. I hope this was, if not entertaining, at least informative, and it helps you decide on whether you need this kit or not. Have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.